Hey guys, NES Evolution here, Josh, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm actually going to be talking about a show I just recently watched for the first time ever, and that is The Sopranos. I never watched it back then. I think I saw things about it, but probably like 6 months ago I started watching like little shorts on it, and I was like, this show looks pretty good. So one day I was just like, yeah, I'm going to start watching this. So I started watching Sopranos, not knowing a ton. I knew some stuff about it. When Sopranos came out in 99, I was 14, 14 or 15. I can't remember. So, and we didn't have HBO then. My dad ended up getting it later. But I don't remember ever us watching it in the early 2000s. But you know, it was always in the back of my mind back then. Like I remember going to my friend's house and his dad be watching it or whatever. But yeah, so I just got interested in it, and then I started seeing all these YouTube videos about this and that and this and that about it. Like, is it paranormal? Is there paranormal stuff in it? Is there this in it? Is there? So I'm like, whoa, there's a lot going on with this show. So I watched it and really enjoyed the story. Tony Soprano is one of the best written characters. And I've seen Breaking Bad, Walter White, I also consider some other really good shows that I really enjoyed. Ozarks, just a few come to mind about that. But Tony Soprano was very well written, in my opinion. Really enjoyed that character. And he had so many layers. Like at first, he's just like a mob boss or whatever, but he goes to therapy. He he has troubles at home. He has troubles with his wife. He has troubles with his guma, which is, Italian for like a mistress or whatever. He's just got a lot of issues. I mean, it just like is a nonstop drama, either with his sister Janice, his mother, his uncle, his family, his wife Carmela, his son AJ. Like that's one thing that just bothers Tony this whole series too. Like the family dynamic, like the mob stuff's cool and stuff, but like the family dynamic here with Carmela as his wife, you got Meadow as his daughter, and then you got AJ as his son. Anthony Jr. And like they have really high hopes for Meadow. She stays out of trouble for the most part. They have high hopes. They want her to be a doctor or a lawyer and all this different stuff. And like AJ's kind of like a black sheep of the family where he doesn't have a lot of direction. He's in trouble. He, and like this just really haunts Tony, like because he's just like, like why, and he's depressed and different things. Like, why are you like this? Because I think Tony sees that in himself, and that's why it bothers him so much. I mean, he joined the mob. I mean, he's part of the mob, so he didn't have a lot of direction to do anything different. So he doesn't want that for AJ. Yeah, just a lot of really great characters as well, side characters, not side. I mean, I think they're main. They're not. Tony's the main character, but you have his nephew Chris. He's really good. Maltasanti. You got Paulie. These people are all. You got Sal, who runs the Bada Bing, which is a strip club. There's. Like this, I like this show because it also goes back in time and it'll show you certain things that happened in the past too, which I like. The one, another thing I really like about Tony, like I said, this is just a video, a ton of ideas. I might do a couple more videos, depends. But like the one thing I really like about Tony is he loves animals. Like, like this guy like murders people, has other people kill people, does a lot of illegal shit. But when it comes to animals, it ticks him off if people mistreat animals. He's got a really soft spot for animals. I mean, heck, he killed a guy, one of his best earners, because he killed a horse that Tony got a really good connection with. That was a really cool part where Tony His name was, oh God, what was the horse's name? Pow Pie or something. I can't remember the name of the horse. Pow Pie. If I'm wrong, tell me. I know I am. But he went at night. Like I said, I'm all over the place in seasons. But he went at night because the horse needed care. And the guy that was running it wouldn't go. His name's Ralph. He wouldn't go pay the doctor. Well, Tony left in the middle of the night, pouring down rain, to go pay this doctor to fix this horse. And when he got there, the horse was laying on the ground, and he was petting the horse, comforting it. And then a goat came in, and it was just like like Tony had a big smile on it. Like this was, he loved this. He loved that these animals were here. And then like in the next episode, it's funny. He takes his wife to see the horse, and then the goat was hanging out with the horse, and his wife's like, "What's that goat?" And he's like, "Oh, that's the horse's friend." It was just really cool. And he gets mad about like a dog that he thought was killed, his childhood dog, but actually was given away to like his dad's Guma's family, and he gets really upset and ticked about that. Yeah, it is like I said, just this connection with animals. I really like it. I mean, he has in the season one, it starts off his connection with these ducks that he loves that are in his pool, you know. But yeah, and there's just lots of stuff that happens in this show. I would highly recommend watching it. I think I might deep dive and get into like some of my favorite episodes in a different video, and maybe some other theories and stuff. So yeah, that's all I kind of want to say about Sopranos right now. But just my first impression is, wow, I was blown away, man. I loved it. Oh, and I do want to say one thing. The intro, never skip. It's on Hbomax, by the way, or Max now. But never skip the intro. The song, I think it's called The Chosen One or something. It's a banger. It slaps, and it's an awesome intro where Tony's driving from New Jersey, to New York, I guess, or whatever. Or he drives from New York to New Jersey. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, it's awesome. I think he drives from New York to New Jersey, but it's awesome. It's really cool. Yeah, it's too bad that James Gandolfini passed away at 51, because we didn't really get anything more of Sopranos. I mean, we got a movie, I think, a couple of years ago called The Many Saints of New York, which I have not watched yet, but I plan on watching that. But yeah, I mean, it's a shame that they didn't do anything with like AJ or Meadow. They did a Super Bowl commercial, and I guess it is canon. But yeah, I kind of wanted to dive into like maybe the ending and different things. So yeah, I plan on doing a couple of videos about Sopranos if this one does okay. But okay, guys, let me know what you think, man. Let me know if you're a big Sopranos fan. I'm just getting into this, man. Like I said, I've been watching the 6 seasons, probably the last 3 months. It took me about 3 months to get done because, watching other things, doing other stuff. So, okay, guys, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.